5 of the strangest places on Earth, places that defy explanation, beauty, and reason. Stay with me. Watch closely as we slice through neon-pink water, feline avenues, ancient stairwells, a ribbon of crimson spilling from ice, and mountains striped like a painted map. Suspenseful, mysterious, thrilling, and, well, utterly unforgettable. I first encountered Lake Hillier in the mind's eye as a painter's fever dream, a bowl of molten rose set against a crown of eucalyptus. From above, the shoreline is a rim of bleached sand, dense green. The lake itself appears as if someone has poured rose syrup across the land. The color is so vivid that cameras struggle to believe it. The human eye, unprepared, wants to carp and correct. Standing on the rim, the water seems ordinary until you step back and the impossible registers. A lake, improbably pink. Scientists point to halophilic microorganisms, carotenoid pigments from algae bacteria. Life tuned to saline extremes, coloring the water in response to salt and sun. Yet there is always folklore pressing against the facts. Stories told by pilots, stories from local fishermen, whispers of tinctures, whispers of curses, claims the hue changes with mood, claims it shifts with season. Walk the salt pans at dawn, you will see steam, rising tiny crystals, catching the light like sugar. The air smells faintly of iodine and the sea. Imagine stepping off a ferry into silence and finding your path bordered by whiskers and the soft slap of tails. Aoshima, tiny and wind-bent, is a place where cats have settled into a kind of unruly sovereignty, outnumbering the human residents by several times. They slink from shadow to sunbeam, fold themselves into shop doorways, patrol empty fishing piers, and receive visitors as if bestowing a polite feline judgment. The island's history is bound to the ebb and flow of fishing fortunes. As people left in search of opportunity, the cats remained and multiplied quietly, a population shaped by abandon and affection. Watch closely, and you will see the domestic and the feral braided together. A mother grooming kittens on a stoop, an old Tom sleeping with the deliberate indifference of a monarch. The streets, though lined with houses and nets, often feel like a theatre where the human presence is an afterthought and the cats choreograph movement. Their behaviors are intimate and precise, a slow blink that feels like consent, the sudden patient freeze before a pounce, the way they wedge themselves into impossible spaces. There is something eerie in that balance. An island civilization where the usual hierarchy has tipped, and where the reader of a map might misread the symbols and think the cats are the ones who drew the lines. How exactly did this equilibrium come to pass? The descent begins with a single step and a narrowing of the world. Air grows cool, light thins, and the stone seems to press in with patient curiosity. Derinkuyu is not merely a shelter, but an entire urban dream excavated into the soft tuff of Cappadocia, a subterranean labyrinth that once held thousands. Rounded rooms carved with exacting hands, ancient vents that channel fresh air, like the lungs of the mountain doorways, so ingeniously placed that a single stone could seal an entire district. The claustrophobic corridors are pierced by stairways spiraling into lower stories, kitchens, chapels, storage pits, rooms where light was scarce and story rich. The engineering here is sovereign, a testament to communities who understood rock and risk. There are narrow shafts that connect levels, little observation windows, hidden passageways that could be closed at a moment's notice. Yet the city is full of human traces, soot-stained ceilings, carved motifs, the residue of meals and prayers. As we move from one level to another, an uneasy thought persists. In a space designed to hide, who else might still be hiding? And what whispers could still travel down these centuries-old staircases? There are moments in nature when the familiar turns uncanny. Blood Falls is such a moment, a ribbon of red sliding from the shoulder of a glacier as though the ice itself were wounded. In the barren architecture of Antarctica, where whiteness dominates and sound is often swallowed, this scarlet outflow arrests the eye and demands explanation. The source is not ephemeral drama, but a long story of trapped, iron-rich brine freed from its icy prison and exposed to the air, where oxidation paints the flow in the color of old blood. The chemistry is elegant and stark. In the dark, salty compartments beneath the ice, microbes live off sulfur, and when their brine escapes to the surface, it transforms into a rust-red spectacle. Walk close and the air bites with cold. The silence is so complete that the water's trickle feels obscene. A soft sound, a world of ice that otherwise speaks only in glacial groans. There is also a sense of time folded here. Ancient seas trapped under ice, ancient microbes persisting in isolation. A reminder that Earth's chemistry continues to produce landscapes that both challenge and educate us. The sight is at once scientifically clarifying and deeply haunting, a visual testament to the planet's layered processes and the fragile, tenacious life that persists within them. It is impossible not to feel small beside such phenomena, and the memory of that crimson against white lingers like an unanswered question. To stand before the Rainbow Mountains is to watch the planet painting its own portrait over millions of years, each stripe a handprint left by mineral and tectonic drama. From a distance, the peaks look almost artificial, bands of ochre, crimson, turquoise, gold running like brush strokes across the ridgeline. A landscape composed of time rather than pigment. These colors are the result of sedimentary layers uplifted, folded, exposed by erosion. Iron oxides lend reds. Copper and other minerals create blues and greens. A geological palette revealed by the slow, indifferent hand of mountain building. The high-altitude air is thin and luminous. The wind carries rock dust that sparkles in the sun. The panoramic sweep of the valley makes the heart tilt toward awe. Here, isolation is as much a feature as altitude. Communities are few. The trails are raw. Silence broken by wind. The occasional cry of a distant bird. Walk the ridge. The colors shift with angle and hour. We have moved from the rosy sheen of an impossible lake, pink lake glinting, to the quiet dominion of island cats lounging, then downward into a city of stone, a torch-lit spiral, across ice that appears to bleed, a crimson ribbon on ice, and the stripes of the mountains rolling into the distance. Subscribe for more videos about the strangest places on Earth. Check out the shorts related to these locations on our channel.